we're negative sometimes. So,
well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Check. Switch.
First carry for James Conner. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
180. Mike 54. Watch the run. Watch the run. Good stop, baby. That's a big stop. Kill. Check 13. Shift. Switch. Alert 3.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word.
Yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Edmonds. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Check 9. Hatchet.
On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Johnson, the intended target.
On the positive side, it did pick up a 1st down, and it was a decent gain. But from the defense's perspective, they're pretty happy it didn't break big. And when that happens, offense is now showing its hand. They've shown us that play. Maybe we can hold them the rest of the game.
General West. Switch. Check 43. Watch twist.
They'll run on 1st down. Edmonds. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Check. Take 2 of them. Wait. 50. Check. Let's go. Black.
Now Edmonds. And an alley to run. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a 1st down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
66. Check safety. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Mike's 50.
They run it here with Edmonds.
Yeah, let's get second.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
I got you. Kill. Under 10. 10.
They run with Edmonds. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
I'm coming after you. Joker.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Now bad hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Titans. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
toe
that.
bashed it.
Super toe.
On second down, it's Henry, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Strong right. 3 down. 26, Mike.
Tannehill. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, God! Like 80! 54! Mike, 54! Hey, let's get off.
On first down, Edmonds. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He gets this one to Johnson. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. The pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop, but that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Hey. Jim. Snicker. Hey, what's that? Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, we heavy on the edges. Watch out. Shift. Peek in. Run.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Strip that ball. Spot. Sponge. No. Alert. Mike's 5'4".
No gain on this defense, no gain.
Hey, switch gears. He's coming. Double up. He's coming, double up.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Boswell's kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway.
Let's go. Let's do this.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
At the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
I got it. Watch twist. Jack.
On the ground, it's Edmonds. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Let's get it. Hey, watch that. These two. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. He runs.
Hey, alert.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Hey, box drop.
On third down, Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They were looking for Johnson that time, and it's 2nd down.
Black 20.
Check. Watch 54.
Middle. Double bump. Black is third.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Hey, high 7. No spacing.
54. Right there. 54 Mike. And we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. He's coming.
Hey, alert.
Check nickel. Hey, watch edge.
Here's Edmonds. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll run with Edmonds again. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Let's go.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
I got you, son. I got you, son.
Easy. Black.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Complete to Washington. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6.
Snickers, now spin.
Switch it.
Topper.
Check. Kill. Turn it up.
On the carry, it's Edmonds. And he is going to get this close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the Titans' 27.
You got tight right there.
Jack 16. You draw quarter.
Crunch. He's checking. Crash.
Again, they run with Edmonds. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Ready? 180.
Let's get it together, defense.
50.
Check 24.
And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Tackle made by Kenny Vaccaro.
Well, not a big gain with that play, but what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
Here we go. Check.
On second and 7, Roethlisberger. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the fourth quarter.
Ready? Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
On second and 12, Tannehill. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Henry. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Titans on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Go. Hey, Charlie. Get it.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. He gets it to Brown, complete. but not before reaching the 45-yard line. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll run with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. They'll run. It's Henry. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Derrick Henry denied here on 4th down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Edmonds. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Snickers, 66. Check 3, check 3. Kill.
They'll run on 1st down. Edmonds. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Check 50. Do. Help out. Check 3. Slam.
On 1st down, Edmonds. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 22-yard scamper as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
Let's go, at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that.
At the 25-yard line.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Henry. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now it's Tannehill. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Henry out of the pistol. And he stopped immediately there. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. Tannehill now to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the 50, it's Tannehill. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Intended for Corey Davis. Incomplete. He was covered by Stephen Nelson.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Tannehill. Going up top. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give them 32 on the play. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This one taken from the 7.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. On 2nd down now, Edmonds, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Switch. Switch.
Take both of them.
Kill.
Alert.
Check 13. Shift. Switch. Alert 3.
Back to the ground on 1st down, Edmonds. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
SOS. Monday. SOS.
Check 99.
On 2nd down, Edmonds. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 33.
Check 37. Out.
Alert. Check 9.
Hatchet.
Flag.
Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Coming up on a 3rd and 9. Opening drive of overtime as they look to convert.
Switch!
Hey, alert!
Check 43!
61, matchbox lights.
Quick! Chef!
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
55!
Hey! Watch the slip!
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. 3 buzz.
44. Check Mike. Buzz.
Mike 55. Check 55, Mike.
You better be afraid of me. These two. Afraid of me. Middle.
55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Double dog.
Black and third.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
And partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered and the quarterback takes off and picks up a 1st down or big yardage. Because whether we're in zone or man, it's easy to lose track of him because you don't always have someone assigned to him. And once he goes, now everybody's scrambling to try and tackle him.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Pick it up, G.
Shift. Watch the shift.
Undercrunch.
Black. Okay. No spacing. Move. Mike 55.
Another carry now for Edmonds. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. And I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. On 3rd down, they run with Edmonds. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
All right, here we go. The field goal unit staying on the sideline here in OT. They're going for it on 4th.
Kill.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. And Boswell's kick is good. And they will take the lead at 13-10. So they do get the short field goal here to get them the all-important overtime lead. But, Charles, you wonder if they'll wind up ruining the fact that they were able to get down into the red zone, yet not able to find the touchdown that would have won them the game.
Brandon, you're absolutely right. In overtime, when you get the ball first, the hope is your opponents never see the football. But now they're going to get a drive to try and win it, or at least keep the game alive with a field goal. And I'm getting a dictionary out to look up ruin.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you. Get the touchdown, finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
Now Tannehill with his first throw in OT. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
22, 22, quad.
Mike's 50.
Yeah.
Watch the pass. 50's the mark. 50's the mark.
On fourth down, Tannehill. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. T.J. Watt. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.